EA Sports. It's in the game.
From the land of Wilt and Kareem and Magic, it's Los Angeles, California and Staples Center. I'm Ed Cohen. Great to be joined by Jay Williams.
And Ed, when you think about greatness, you think about this franchise has 16 titles. That's the second highest number in the NBA, but they're making the right moves to hopefully get to 17 soon.
Let's see if this Lakers franchise can recapture the glory. We're ready to go in this one. The Lakers begin the game with the basketball. Ball. McGee powers it through. So far, so good.
Didn't take long to get this crowd on their feet, and one of the most undervalued things in sports, the 13th man, the fans. If they get you going in the game, they can help you sustain that energy.
Inside, he scores.
So many times you can tell if a player is going to finish before he even gets to the rim. Did you see that look on his face? That was the look of a three-point play. You always going in thinking you can get more at the rim.
To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. Oh, great pass, setting up the basket. The maturity of one of the game's greatest on full display.
Yeah, LeBron James still proving that he can get up there with the highest of the high. But still, I love the fact that he recognizes less is more now. LeBron James 2007, every play is a dunk. Now it just happens once in a while. Enjoy the greatness.
Hill driving, but his shot won't go. Across the timeline comes James. The lead is 2. James to Ball. To James. LeBron, not that time.
And you have to remember that your hand is part of the ball. There wasn't enough contact on that play for the rest to blow the whistle.
Finishing inside the paint on that one.
Hey, at least this time he puts it up.
LeBron James with the rock. To Ball. Curling inside. No good. Oh, it looked like he may have gotten him there. Smith into the front court. Exactly a minute to go here in the opening quarter. Smith to Korver. The drive right to the basket. Shot from in close, no good.
I just love where this takes you into the psychological battle as a player offensively. Was that a great contest, or did you just miss the shot? But now you have me thinking about that the entire next possession.
Slams it down. He climbed the ladder on that one.
Well, the question is, how big is the ladder? He's still climbing.
Hill into the front court. Down just a couple. The shot, almost.
And it's never a great thing when you're talking to yourself the entire next possession about the shot you just missed. Now you know you're in that player's head mentally.
Here's James. Shot by James off the mark. Deep 3 at the buzzer. That's it for the first quarter. The Lakers have the lead. Good start to this one. After one quarter of play, on to the second period. Jay, neither team was able to get control to start this one.
Yeah, both teams have came out. They play with great energy, and they've also done an excellent job of establishing their own tempo. They have to make sure they have to push through that and do more of that in the second quarter.
Ed Cohen, Jay Williams with you as we get things started here in the second quarter. Out of bounds. Last touch by the Cavaliers. It's James controlling the offense. To Kyle Kuzma. Ball. James. LeBron shot off the mark.
And that's next level defense. The defender took away the pocket space of the shooter. Now, as a shooter, they shoot hundreds of shots each and every day from that pocket with consistency. Now you force them to change the angle or the positioning of that pocket, you're going to lower the chances of them making that shot.
Yes, and the foul. And a chance at 3 coming up.
The offense has very little to lose on those type of plays if they know they can, number 1, create contact, and number 2, still get the ball up. You need to assert yourself fully on the defensive end by initiating the contact and not allowing the offensive player to get that ball above his waist.
Free throw is good. 3 points on that trip. LBJ with it. To Ball.
Hey, big screen right there, big screen.
Nothing going here on that drive. Here comes the screen. Ball. And the rebound taken in by Smith. Hill across the timeline. Looking to make something happen. Has a chance. Shot for Hill won't go. Ball with the basketball. They trail by 1. Easy path to the rim.
Lonzo Ball is so different. There's something special about a player that can always deliver the ball on time and on target. Let me break that down for you. The on time part means the ball isn't delivered 1 second too late or 1 second too early, but at the perfect time for you to go right into your shot or make a play. The on-target aspect means that the ball is either delivered right in the pocket for a shooter, or for a big, it hits you right in the chest so you can go up for a slam. With his head constantly on a swivel, it's safe to say that Lonzo Ball is already an elite passer.
And he hits.
For an offensive player at his magnitude, that's as easy as a layup if you're not crowding him defensively.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. George Hill. Rejected by McGee.
That kid can block out the sun, Ed.
To Ball.
Cutter, I got yours.
Yes, and a foul. He'll have a chance at a 3-point play.
The defender was actually in a good position there. They even made a decent play on the ball. But sometimes those bounces go the other way. Still, stay aggressive out there.
Can't convert the free throw. To J.R. Smith. Knocked loose. And that's going to get out of bounds. Off a Laker. So this will stay with the Cavs. Love. To George Hill. Cavs with 4 to shoot. Love. No good. That's great defense.
And look, sometimes you don't have it going every single night. Maybe utilize yourself as a decoy and get some teammates involved with your passing.
Time expires to end the first half. The Lakers have the lead.
Fellas, back to you.
Tight game through the first 2 quarters as we resume play here in the third. Cleveland has the basketball. Nothing going here on that drive. Hill to J.R. Smith. Beyond the arc for 3. You need a brick wall to defend this guy. One of the best in the game, Kyle Korver.
As a defender, you should take it personally when a contested 3 goes in. That's good defense, but it's not good enough.
To Kyle Kuzma. Caldwell Pope. From the painted area, won't go down.
When I saw this team come out and warm up, everybody looked focused. They looked into the game before the game even started. I saw a completely different team at halftime. Guys were coasting around. Guys were talking to girls in the stands. Guys were playing around with the ball boys. They weren't focused, and it's showing up right now in the second half.
Cavaliers with the basketball. George Hill to Korver. And scores, and the foul. Kevin Love does it all. And now a chance at a three-point play.
Ed, you ever bail out of something at the last second? That's what I saw right there from the defender. We call that no man's land. They weren't really committed to getting out of the way, committing a hard foul, or taking the brunt of the contact.
And he knocks it down at the line.
See, you've been working on your game.
Ball with it up top. It's a one-point game, 13-12. Ball to James. Here's a chance from long range. That's what the King does. James, the quick catch and shoot there for three. Veteran move right there.
Still blows my mind that this young man is 16 years in the NBA, has not had one bad injury, but more importantly, it's about the respect of the game. That's what LeBron James brings to the table when you think about basketball. You respect the game, you get the benefits.
And George Hill, good on the quick release for three.
It's all about creating space with the dribble. Once you have that gap, you can beat somebody in a variety of ways. He chose the dagger with the three.
The screen sets him up for two. Jay, what makes LeBron so special on the offensive end?
Well, first and foremost, look at that frame. 6'9", 265 pounds with the agilities of a guard. He can blow by you. If he dips that shoulder, there's no way. There is nobody in the NBA that can guard that man one-on-one.
Korver. Down low Thompson to Love. For three, well defended, but Kevin Love still hits it from three.
Well, the defense has been good, but the shot-making ability has been better. And sometimes for NBA players at this level, the more you're in their face, the more it helps them center their focus on the target, which is making the shot. I know it sounds weird, but trust me, it's a real thing.
Lonzo Ball, and the rebound comes down to Thompson. Cavs at the controls. Hill. That misses with 3 seconds left. Third quarter comes to an end. The Cavaliers have the lead. It's been a compelling game so far. The fourth quarter is underway. Lonzo with it. His guys find themselves trailing by a bucket. Ball to James. Curling inside. Yes, and the foul. And a chance at three coming up.
People become so fixated on the hands or the arms or the strengths of the arms. I look at the legs. The strength of his legs help him power through that play. That's how you get and ones.
One more to his total. Hill into the front court. His guys now trailing by a point. Here comes the screen. Love to J.R. Smith. They'll get it down to Thompson. Won't go down. Defender's lucky he wasn't called.
What happened is he didn't balance himself off the defender. He didn't initiate contact. He allowed the contact to initiate him. We could break that down later in the broadcast, but that's why you missed that easy chipping.
Ball in possession of Cleveland. Hill to Korver. Sizing up the defense. Locked in. Has a look. Cleans the offensive glass. Caldwell Pope to Ball. And watch him do the rest. Slam dunk.
It's not every day that you see a 6'9", 265-pound freight train coming down the lane. You probably want to step out of the way.
Hill across the timeline. The deficit now up to 5. Smith. Knocked loose. Lakers have it.
I tried to work the clock here, but you have to take care of the ball in this possession.
Knocks it down from mid-range.
This may sound cheesy, but sometimes you just need to sit back, get a tub of popcorn, and just enjoy the show, because that's what you're watching right now.
George Hill to J.R. Smith. Here comes the screen. Hill to J.R. Smith. 5 to shoot for Cleveland. Love knocks it down. That was a tough shot.
And your big is the one making that happen. Every time he's involved in a PNR, he's slipping it, forcing that guy from the weak side to come down and help. Quick skip passes equal threes in the bank.
It's James controlling the offense. Rejected by Thompson.
Don't stare him down like that afterwards.
Smith now into the front court. His guys trail now by 4. Inside, he scores.
Okay, that's all right. You take your lumps and you move on. You did exactly what the game plan was defensively to guard a player like that.
LeBron into the front court. The lead is 2. Layup's good. Those are the types of shots you always strive for.
This offseason, I heard so many voices, even that of the great Shaquille O'Neal, talking about how LBJ needed to submit his own legacy. Well, for LeBron, it's not about chasing external accolades. It's about hunting your own legacy, and that's to be the greatest of all time.
Smith.
Screen left coming, screen left coming, screen left.
To Love. Korver. From long range. Well, with JR, it can be no, 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 yes, when it goes in.
They're shooting the ball well, but let me tell you why. They're already ready to shoot before they even catch the ball. Look at their hands. Their hands are ready, providing a target. So when they catch that ball, they go right into their shot. We call that being shot ready.
Intentional foul. He meant it.
Okay, now look over to the sideline and see what the staff is trying to draw up on the next play. That's good clock management thus far.
First free throw is good. Able to convert on both free throws. Now the Cavs gonna signal for timeout. They're going to have to draw something up for an open look at a 3. a three to force over. It's good. It's good at the buzzer. He drained it from long distance to send this game to overtime. Let's do it. Ball to James. Caldwell Pope goes to the left side to Caldwell Pope. Kyle Kuzma. Good contest. Made it tough for Kuzma. Smith goes to the right side. It's denied by the King. And that's going to get out of bounds off a Laker. Love. Off the assist.
I love the drive to the basket there. Instead of trying to go around or over, go through.
Los Angeles has the basketball. Ball to Kyle Kuzma. Shot from the lane won't go. To Love. Got a piece to knock it away.
Ed, that's light work for a guy with his ability.
LeBron with it up top. Down 2. James. Well defended.
Shooters shoot. Period. I don't want to hear any excuses. That's why you're on the floor. You keep doing what you're doing with that superior confidence.
George Hill to Korver. 4-3. Buries it on the catch and shoot.
You live by the 3, you die by the 3. And guess what? They're living large right now.
Ball into the front court. 5-point game. Ball to James. Caldwell Pope to James. Lakers down to 4 on the shot clock to Kyle Kuzma. James knocks it down and the foul. And a chance now at a 4-point play.
The defender cannot be caught with his hand staying in the cookie jar. What I mean, contesting that pocket. You have to keep that hand going in and out, going in and out. Keep the offensive player thinking about where your hands are at all times.
You can count that one a 4-point play. Cleveland has the basketball. Hill to J.R. Smith. Nothing going here on that drive. Love. Cavs have it. Into the front court comes Smith. Leads 1. And the rebound comes down to Ball. Trying to cash in. Now a step back.
You see the savvy players, they can create contact. They can throw their arms into you, even their bodies into you, and as soon as the refs blow the whistle once or twice and you become hesitant defensively, they got you right where they want it.
You open, baby. Shoot that. Shoot that.
Going to launch beyond the arc. Had made his first couple, but he misses there. Here's the call. Intentional foul. Referee all over it. First one, count it.
1
No good on the second. It's a 1-of-2 trip. The Lakers get the victory. They continue their unbeaten run. Red hot to start the season. That'll wrap things up. For Jay Williams and our entire crew, I'm Ed Cohen. This has been a presentation of the NBA on EA Sports.
The Lakers stayed strong to get the overtime victory. It was impressive to watch them battle fatigue on their way to a positive result. In the end, their perseverance was rewarded in a grueling game. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Los Angeles Lakers. The Cavaliers finished on the losing end of a close score. They shot exceptionally well from beyond the arc, but even that long-range efficiency wasn't enough for them to get the win. Here are the guys who put up the most points for the Cleveland Cavaliers.
Game track. 3-point shooting.
Each of these teams were solid with their long-range shooting. So by extension, they were pretty poor with their perimeter defense. Closing out on shooters must always happen, whether you're tired or not.
Player of the game.
LeBron James could not have been more impressive in this game. The way he scored the basketball looked like he was playing with kids in high school.
Who was gold?
What can you say about a guy like this? Except that he fits the title of this segment. He was definitely cold in this game. These are the top plays of the game.
Number 2. Number 1.
See y'all next time. Jalen Rose signing out.